Hey, what's up, everybody? McMurray and I for round two of again a Gembloux gap. So he destroyed the first one, but he had to take whatever losses he had, but which was like 2 guys from the previous game to here, so he's not hurting too bad. I have to take my losses I take from here off my main platoons into the next one. So I started out with a full complement. Basically, the goal is this. I need to blow up this culvert here and this culvert here. And basically that takes, to set the charge, I have to roll something.
Task roll totaling 6. So each activation you roll a d6. Once you have a task roll of 6 set for this guy.
6 for that. Oh yeah, one. 12 and 6.
Yeah.
That one's easier.
Yes.
Because it's small.
Each phase you roll a d6. Once you've gotten 6 total, the next phase you can attempt to blow it, which is like a 5-up.
Something like that.
Or yeah. No, it's I think it's on a 4 or higher you blow it.
Right. Okay.
And then that one same basic idea, except for you have to total 12 with your task rolls before you can blow it up. But that's why you got 2 teams.
Yeah. So I took 2 engineer teams. I took an adjutant and a pregame barrage, and then McMurray's taking stuff he's not telling me, surprising me. So he says he's got some tricks up his sleeve. And that's pretty much it. He's trying to come on. You're just trying to stop me from doing that. He doesn't have to get off the board or anything. He's just trying to keep me from doing that. Yep. Or, I break. Or he breaks, whatever. So I think we know what's going to happen here. All right, that's it. We'll come back after a few phases and see what's going on. All right, so jump off point there for the French. There for the French. And right, just the house basically. So there, and there. So right close to the culverts. And then the Germans are back behind that house there, in the field there, and kind of behind that fence there. So that's where it is. And we'll get going here. Whoopee! All right, no, you do the talk. All right, so that was a quick turn. So yeah. McMurray rolled 2 6s, so he went 2 in a row.
Double phase.
And,
No, I can explain. I thought you were making fun of me. So no. I started by rolling a double phase, but Todd took pre-game bombardment. Fun story we actually both did, which delays how quickly your troops come onto the table using the famous P. Beck as teleporters. So I wound up being able to bring on an infantry section the first phase, and then run forward like mad to block Todd from bringing in troops on his jump-off point right here, which means he can't just put guys right onto that. Which
means I won't be blowing that culvert up.
Well, the second turn I managed to bring on a single team, which is my 5-centimeter mortar, and then a section, which is this fantastic little German motorcycle section. They're naked. I apologize for the bases.
They're driving so fast you can't see the basing.
Yeah, they left it all behind. And then Todd, on his first phase of the game, rolled a 666 to essentially
end the turn.
And it ends the turn and basically just ignores my pre-game bombardment for anything other than that first phase.
And mine too. So
put something right there, yeah.
So I put something here to hopefully slow him down. But
unfortunately, my dumb self decided to bring an extra section on instead of jumping onto this jump-off point, which would have been a really bad thing for Todd when that turn ended involuntarily. But that's okay. That's okay.
So now I'm
totally not butthurt about it.
And he got a chain of command dice. I got a couple, and now I rolled 2 5s, which just added that actually just now of 2 4s and a 3. So I'm getting ready to start turn 2, and I'm going to predict. I'm not going to predict anything. All right, we'll see. All right, well, game over. We're in turn 2, right?
Yeah, turn 2 was we're in turn 3.
You're right. He flipped it over to turn 3, which. This junior guy ran away, so that lost a thing. He took 2 jump-off points, so that took 2 more off. And then because it's French in early war, it takes another jump-off point away, so that ended the game. But I did achieve 1 culvert blown, so he can't bring any wheeled vehicles in the next scenario. We'll play scenario 3. We won't skip. And what do you want to say about it?
Todd did a really good job of chopping up my 2 lead kind of infantry sections. This was a motorcycle section that dismounted, so it's really powerful. It's got 2 MG34s and a bunch of guys with it. That's a really powerful section, but he ate it up with 2 sections he deployed into these 2 houses, which I really had no answer for because I didn't have any way to put down smoke because the German 5-centimeter can't do that. this section that I had over here knocked out his infantry section in close combat, but got pretty chewed up and just kind of sat over here for the rest of the time. I'm going into next game with 2 senior leaders, and then 2 sections that are pretty badly mauled, and then 1 section that I still don't think has ever made it onto the table.
That's it.
I was lucky with that double phase right off the bat to jump up and grab this. Otherwise, I feel like this would have been a really bad game for me, because having to get you off of this culvert would have been a bad day, as opposed to vice versa.
And it took me a long time to roll 1s to get these guys even on the table.
Yeah,
and then the senior leaders.
And you had them done.
Yeah, then the senior leaders did what they had to do. So that part was cool, but yeah.
I was going to say, that's the hard culvert, and it still only took you 2 full phase. With 2 teams working on it, it was 2 phases, and it was gone. So by the end of phase 2, it was done. But
to win, I needed to blow them both up. But as soon as you got to that jump off point, I conceded in my mind. I'm like, I tried whittling them down with a close combat, but that was not smart.
That almost did it to the point where bringing a second section on probably would have wiped them out and pushed them back. But by that point in time, I had this section here moving up the center.
Yeah. So that's it. Turn scenario 2 down of Gembloux Gap. So the Germans are going to be slowed a little bit with this culvert out, but not much. So otherwise we could have skipped a scenario and that would have helped me out a lot. But all right, well, that's that. We'll see you scenario 3, I don't know, sometime. Talk to you.